Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I am currently in Yerushalayim. I am in my hotel room on my last night here. I'm leaving tomorrow night. I will be back for Shabbat. And I am overjoyed to be in Medina Israel, in Eretz Israel, in the state of Israel, in the land of Israel, for the first time in 5 years. The first time that I've been in Israel since I was a student, so my first time as a rabbi, and certainly at a different stage in my life. And the country has changed immensely, and yet is still the same place that I know and love. And as I was sitting on the bus these past few days, I've been practicing my laning, my Torah reading for this coming Shabbat, which is Shabbat Pinhas, where we read the story of Pinhas ben Elazar, who is a zealot and rises up to do what he knows to be right. Perhaps more on that later. But the portion that I'm reading in our second section of the triennial cycle is about what happens after that, which is a census, another census in the book of Numbers taken. There's a lot of censuses taken of Bnei Israel, of the Jewish people, and then a system of how the land is divided, and how the land is divided via lottery, of which tribe got which portion. And let's get to the next part. I'll get in a minute. I'm sitting on a bus, driving through the land of Israel, and my my tour guide is asking us, amazingly, a question I've never been asked on a tour. Which tribe's land are we going to be driving to? And it was just so amazing. By the way, I was in the land of Asher today. I was in the northwest. I was in Akko and Nahariya today. And I just had this amazing moment of connection of the way this place is the land of the Tanakh and is changing and has a very bright future. Towards the end of our parsha, we begin in Bamidbar chapter 27. Probably one of my favorite pieces of Torah. Vatikravna benot Zlofchad ben Chefer ben Gilad ben Machir ben Menashe למishpachot Menashe ben Yosef אלה שמות בנותיו Machla, Noah, Vechogla, Umilka, V'Tirza. The daughters of Zlofchad of the Menashite family. The daughters of this man named Zlofchad, who were the son of Hefer, this man Zlofchad, son of Hefer, son of Gilad, son of Machir, son of Menashe, son of Yosef, came forward. The names of the daughters were Machla, Noah, Hogla, Milka, and Tirza. They stood before Moshe, Eleazar the priest, the chieftains, and the whole assembly at the entrance of the tent of meeting, and they said, "Our father died in the wilderness. He was not one of the faction, parentheses, even in the Torah, Korach's faction, which banded it together against Hashem, but died for his own sin. He has left no sons. Let not our father's name be lost to his clan, just because he had no sons. Give us a holding of land among our father's kinsmen." Moshe brought their case before God, and God said to Moshe, "The plea of Zlofchad's daughters is just. You should give them a hereditary holding among their father's kinsmen, transfer their father's share to them." And from this case, God teaches the law of how inheritance to a daughter shall work if there are no sons. There is these women coming forward and saying, we don't feel like we're represented in the law as it stands right now. Moshe, is there a place for us? And Moshe, fortunately, can go straight to God. And God says, yes, they're right. roles of various people in Israeli society shift in the Jewish world. I've had the opportunity this week to meet with so many diverse people, and I look forward to sharing many, many stories with you once I return. But the thing I'm reflecting on is this land has always been a place that encourages us to look to the future. This scene of Benot Zlofchad, the daughters of Zlofchad, comes about because the land is being divided. And there is this group of people, these 5 young women, who are saying, what about us? And this causes the leader, Moshe, and then to God, to take a pause and say, yeah, what about them? How do we make the future better for those at the margins? And I am seeing a lot of really wonderful things in Israel right now. I'm being challenged, and I am emotional, quite tired right now. I'm very hopeful and concerned. A lot of complicated, strong feelings right now. And I really look forward to talking more with you when I get back to Fairlawn. Shabbat Shalom. I will see you Shabbat morning in person, 9:30 a.m.